Hi Aries, welcome to Spirit Mail. Let's talk about love. We're going to do these readings the same way we've been doing the love readings, where we pull an energy card for singles, an energy card for those who are dating, and an energy card for those who are in committed relationships. Then we'll pull an overall theme for everybody. Then we'll go back and get clarifiers on each of the energy cards. And we'll end it with a PS for everybody. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for my friends born into the sign of Aries. Show us clearly as it relates to romantic love, what kind of energies will they be navigating as the days and weeks come, the rest of March and early April. I thank you for clear and concise messages. I thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And I thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Please show me clearly what are the energies that our Aries friends will be navigating as it comes to romantic love. Okay, guys. Single, right? We have choose wisely. Those who are dating, we have trapped in fear. And those who are in committed relationships, we have awareness. Okay. So we're going to pull an overall energy theme and find out what is the overall theme of the reading. Three quite different energies there. It looks like our committed couples are going through a deeper experience with whatever there is going on in their relationship. It's like at a soul level almost, or is. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for our friends born into the sign of Aries. Show us clearly what is the overall theme for our Aries friends. We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Wow, so you have spirit of the place, okay? So, that is, sometimes things carry spirits or energy. If you've ever seen some of the mediums on TV, they'll say, bring me a personal item. I can't remember that one girl's name. But you'll see her taking a personal item from the deceased loved one because things carry energy with them. So this is the number 4. For me, 4 is firm footing. It's about firm foundations and stuff like that, building things. Spirit of the place says authenticity is the essence of power. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it, just as we have a soul. The plants, the trees, the birds, the mountains, and the rivers have their own essence. When the spirit of place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. I love that. Okay, so we're going to get some clarifiers. I'm using a new deck called The Dreamer's Journal by Barbara Moore, and it's got some really great artwork on it. The writing is a little small, so I'm going to leave my glasses on while I pull the energies, the clarifiers. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, thank you for our friends born under the sign of Aries. And thank you for showing us the energy for each group and the theme, the overall theme for all groups. We ask you to show us clearly, clarify for us, why are we looking at choose wisely? Also with those who are dating, why do we see trapped in fear? And for those who are in committed relationships, we're looking at awareness. Show us clearly what that's all about. We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Okay, clarifying the choose wisely for singles. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Death card. Okay, and for those who are dating right now, to clarify trapped in fear, we have Wheel of Fortune. And we have 3 of Wands. Okay, And for those of you who are in committed coupled relationships, we have awareness clarified by Seven of Pentacles and Six of Wands. Okay, that's really great energy. Okay, so let's look at this. Choose wisely. You know, sometimes this is looked at as a lot of options. There's a lot of different ways you can go right now in your singledom, if you want to call it that. The guidance in this card is to say, follow the light, right? Follow your guidance, your guides, your angels, your archangels, the Holy Spirit. It asks you to release fear. Like, don't make decisions based in fear. Some of you might fear being single, so you just want to get out there and date again. Some of you might fear dating again, so you're just keeping yourself locked up in hermit mode because you don't want to get out there again. But Spirit's saying whatever that situation is for you, definitely follow your intuition, follow the messages that they're giving you. You have the Ace of Wands. So whichever the situation is right now, and it's a general love reading, so there's a lot of you out there with different circumstances going on. But whatever the situation is right now, I feel like Spirit's trying to encourage you to go in a certain direction. And again, for some of you, it may be that you're ready to get out there and start dating again, but you're just real apprehensive. And then for others, it may be that you're wanting to get out there, but it's for fear of being alone. And Spirit's saying, choose wisely. Follow the inspiration that we're giving you. For some of you, they're inspiring you to die to the fears, right? This is a lot of times the options, right? Sometimes we choose options based on fear. Fear of being alone, fear of not of this might be my last chance, I'm getting too old, whatever those fears are. Whenever we make a decision grounded in those fears, usually it's not the right decision for us. So I feel like this card is asking us to die to our normal way of choosing, right? Die to our normal way of reacting or doing things the way we've always done it, and find a new way. Give yourself the opportunity to live a new life, one that might be perhaps more fulfilling than what you've had. So that is for singles. And remember, okay, so it's got the spirit of the place that even, our memories hold energy, right? Our memories have a spirit of their own, basically. Our fears have spirits. Fears are energies, right? So everything has, every thought form that's ever been thought still exists. So a lot of times, even if what we're feeling isn't the best for us, sometimes it's still comfortable. So we'll stay there. And whenever I say it's still comfortable, I mean, even though it's uncomfortable, at least we know it, we can name it, we're accustomed to handling it or whatever. So sometimes we have to die to those old ways of doing things to be able to come out and be something more in line with what our values are now. So if you're dating, we've got trapped in fear. Okay, and this is really kind of almost humorous to some extent, and some of you may get angry at me for saying that, but I feel like Spirit's saying this is actually time for you to be out there dating, and perhaps you're just getting out there and you're still worried about things, and I feel like Spirit's asking you to let go of the fear. Again, the spirit of fear, it can those memories can come with us forward, right? And those energies of fear can stay in there. So I feel like whatever, it's not, and you're not even trapped. See, these bars are big enough that this person could really crawl out, but they're hiding in the background. They're hiding in the shadows instead of coming out into the light. And I feel like part of that is like it's almost like if you would just stand up and take that first step out there. Maybe there's a new person. If you've been dating for a while, maybe there's a new person and you're kind of hesitant to go out with that person because you think they're better than you, that you're not good enough for them, that you're too good for them. You pick what it is. But I feel like Spirit might be guiding you in a direction that and they're saying it's this time in your life to expand your field, right? And it's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be comfortable. This for me, this Three of Wands is about us truly stepping out of our comfort zone and being willing to fall down if we need to fall down and then get back up, or whatever it is. Whenever we do all this work on ourselves, it doesn't mean that whatever we do next is going to be a big raging success, right? So, but it does mean that whenever we fall down, we get back up faster and we're able to move forward. But it's definitely taking you out of your comfort zone. Whoever this person is that's coming in, this new energy that's coming in, that's got you a little bit freaked out. But I am seeing that I'm not seeing it as something you need to be concerned about as much as I'm seeing it at you've got yourself bound up, and it's not necessary for you to feel that way. Okay, so then we have awareness in our coupled up, our committed couples. And it comes with the Seven of Pentacles, and then it has the Six of Wands, okay, as clarifiers. And I feel like whatever has happened, right, they're saying, remember that when we plant seeds, they grow. Whether we plant negative seeds, whether we plant positive seeds, and we're gonna grow whatever we plant. We cannot plant an orange and grow an apple. We cannot plant a lemon and grow a strawberry, right? So, and not only that, but it takes time. Sometimes awareness is about us understanding. This is like the same as the Magician card, but it's really about us understanding the creative power with our words and with our thoughts even. So whenever we're looking at some kind of situation, whatever your situation is, the same way that you got there, you can turn it around, I feel like is what this is saying, because it's reminding you that you create your realities and that it takes time, but the universe does work with you within the natural laws. But I feel like there's going to be a success story on the other side of whatever this is, because you've got the Six of Wands, which is the card of victory. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, not just being aware of what it is, but understanding at a very deep level how you got there. And that's what this card is about. Because some people say, man, I never signed up for this. But if you really stop and look, or if I'm not gonna exclude myself, if we really stop and look back, we can see where, oh, maybe I actually, while I didn't sign up for it, inadvertently, while I wasn't thinking, maybe while I wasn't awake yet, or whatever, I actually brought this into my life in some way. Now, I'm going to say this. If this person is actively beating you or being violent against you in any way, if they're a serial cheater or something like that, that's not who I'm talking to, right? This is a committed couple who something has happened, or there's something that you're wanting to change or bring into your reality, and Spirit's saying, remember that everything that comes out, as within, so without. And life and death are in the power of the tongue. So if we're constantly complaining about them or thinking they're not enough, they're not going to feel like enough, right? But we can turn that around. We can change our words, change our thoughts, and it can change the situation. But there is victory on the other side. Okay. I hope I expressed it the way that I understood it. So now we're going to pull your PS. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for our friends born under the sign of Aries. Thank you for showing us the energies on the table as it relates to romantic love. Hey, guys, thank y'all so much. The likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments, ringing my bell, all that stuff. Y'all rock my world. And the passersby, too. When you stop in and spend a few minutes, thank you. That somehow or another, that makes a difference, too, with YouTube's algorithm. So thank you, too, for being here. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for our friends born into the sign of Aries. Please show us the PS. as it relates to this romantic love reading. We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Please show us the PS. Okay. PS, Aries. Okay, so you're moving forward, and in every aspect, I do see you're moving forward. It starts with making a decision if you're in this single group. Right here, they want you to move forward, right? I feel like you're trapped, and it's the same card as the Eight of Swords. And with the Eight of Swords, just like this card, you know, they're not really trapped. He could get off of that ledge and step up into the sun and get the direction from Spirit that he's looking for, to have confidence to make that next move, or to move forward in some way or another. So yeah, it's like this is about movement forward for you guys. Even in this situation, this is about movement forward together as a committed couple. I don't see anybody splitting up here. Like I said, the exception is domestic violence, active domestic violence, active serial cheating or something like that. Nobody should ever allow themselves to be treated like a lesser person in the relationship. So, but yes, sometimes we do go through things and we need to readjust. We need to remember things like that. And then once we do get victory over the situation and we can move forward. And look, it's always a choice. You know, we don't have to move forward. This is where Spirit's wanting to move us in every situation, wanting to move us forward. But it is our choice, right? So we can look, we have the world in our hands, and we can look out at the horizon and see, if I handle it this way, or if I approach it this way, well, where's it going to take me? And if I approach it this way, where's it going to take me? Because this way might be me just sitting still and doing nothing. And whenever we do the same thing over and over again, we get the same results over and over again. But it looks like there's a choice to be made within these relationships, or singleness also. And there's that Ace of Wands. This is definitely a time where Spirit is wanting to communicate with you. For me, the wands are about purpose, passion, creativity, inspiration, and communication with Spirit. So I feel like Spirit's wanting to communicate with you in regard to what your purpose is within a relationship, or for a relationship, and what is your passion about, how you would show up in a relationship, or what kind of partner you would have, that kind of thing. So guys, this is really, you know, my love readings are so mundane because it's just about the day-to-day stuff that we live with within relationships or within our singleness. So I hope this has benefited you guys. I love you so very much. Go out and have a super duper day. Bye.